Alright, so today we're going to be doing mostly drop 2 drills, alright? So here we go. Alright. So you want to come play, puppy? You want to come and play? You want to come and join me play? Yeah. Alright, so earlier this morning we did our warm-up, right? Our finger workout. So what I'm going to do right now is actually incorporate the finger warm-up with this drop 2 movement. Okay, so drop 2 is literally taking the second highest note in the chord structure and putting that in the left hand, having that being the lowest note. Okay, like that. So we have, in this case, we're in the key of F sharp, right? We have F sharp, right? But instead of playing this A sharp here, we're doing it in the left hand. All right. So as a drill, we can walk all the way down. So with my left, I am going to go from A sharp to G sharp to F sharp to F to D sharp and then to C sharp. Okay, so we have this. Alright, that's one option. Alright, or I could go, so this chord right here is actually G sharp minor. Alright, this would have been the second highest. Alright, then cool. This is F sharp major again, but I'm taking this second highest note, putting it here, alright, to create harmony. Then I'm going to take this note and I'm going to go here while also taking this note and resolving to G sharp. But all of this gives me just a C sharp major, right? And this is a nice way to change up the quality or the sound of a chord, right? So we have, the drill that I'm going to do is going to go, okay, like that, so ba da 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 da. All right, but in my right hand, I'm going to go from here to here to here to here. All right, let's do that. So all right, like that. Okay. All right, so again. All right, and then you could even go, okay, again, taking it slow, So I did, yeah, that's what I did. So again, like that. Okay, and so you can take this and you can go up with it. Okay. Okay. All right. So why do I need to know this? Why do I need to know this? Well, if you listen to a lot of modern worship songs, you're going to hear those things in it. Okay, especially the gospel ones. So, and I'm almost sure you've heard this as talk music. So if I stop this click, we'll come back to the click in a second. Right? If I stop that, I'm sure you can relate to this sound. So, or, right? You 100% can relate to that. Or, this is usually used as talk music, but to be honest, you can also use it as a fill, right? So let's say you're playing and when I'm here, I'm almost sure I could have done no. So I'm playing come, come Jesus come. See, like that. Or so one more time. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember the melody. So right here there. So I'm going to do it when I'm on the third. So it can work as a fill as well. So let's get this right. There you go. Alright. So I'm going to do that over and over until I'm fluent. Okay, so okay. And I could do depending on what you can how far you can tolerate the dissonant chords. So if you're in a CCM context, you probably won't do that, then this. But in a gospel setting, of course. But that's not what I said, so let's do what I said. So it's da da da. So this is the 4 chord. Okay. So alright. If you realize, I'm also not just playing the chords like ba, da, 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 right? I'm not doing that. I'm rolling into each note, so into the top note. So here, well, I didn't do that, but you can, or that. There's a semitone below into the note. And then I just simply go straight to the 3rd. All right. So again, and then so see that? So that makes sense? No. Alright, let's get this fluent. There we go. By the way, did I introduce myself? Hey, my name is Andrew Swaby, and this is Hybrid Musicians. All right, in today's session, we're actually going to go through drop 2 voicings in the key of F sharp. We're doing consistent drills until we become a bit more confident with playing those movements. All right, and we said earlier, if you're just joining, that drop 2 voicings is simply taking the 2nd highest note in your chord structure and having that be the lowest note. So in the case of F sharp, we're taking A sharp and we're putting it as the lowest note. Okay, cool. So we have this. Cool. And we're using Come Jesus Come as a way of exploring this usage. All right. And so what we did was, once we get to this 3rd chord, right, we're saying we could do a movement like this. So da, 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 all right, just to add some spice. All right. It's within the tempo of the song. It's nothing too crazy. The tricky part here is to just get your fingers to coordinate. All right, so knowing that you're playing the shell in the right, like that. All right. So let's do that. Like that. There you go. All right. in a previous lesson, we looked at arpeggios, right? I could use that to have that 5 chord be full. So I could so like that. So okay. Doing arpeggios in your left hand frees up your right hand to do a lot more with the melody. So see? Or you could do if I want to. We could actually do yeah. So and then so you get the idea. This is used a lot, especially when you're going to the 6th and the 7th. So let's say we're playing here and I want it to go down, right? This is C sharp major that we're going, right? We're doing that as the 7th chord. But instead of just playing it like this, if I did that and have this F being the lowest note in the chord structure, it gives me that tonality, right? So, right? Or I can just like that. See that? So all right, and so we're exploring this in the key of F sharp. So in our previous classes, right, to get to this point, to build up our finger dexterity, what we did was we did our warm-up, and we did that for a set amount of time. And the challenge for me was to do this one in double time, so on the same tempo without losing my form. Okay, and if you guys have been following along, I wasn't able to do it that fast like this morning, right? And so I've been teaching all day, right? And by the way, I teach computer science. I don't necessarily teach music, so I haven't been practicing throughout the day. But the mere fact that we practiced this morning, right? My fingers were actually developing a lot more muscle memory and a lot more confidence. So I can actually feel that now as I'm doing this. And while I'm doing this is I want to show you guys that you can make progress in doing anything that you thought was impossible or hard to do. Alright? I'm going to try to speed up again. So what we did this morning, and it actually worked, was that we separated the ascending from the descending. So we did here we go. Sounding a lot more cleaner. Still some problems here, but I can hear the improvement. Now let's say I took that same approach to doing the drop twos, right? And then we're going to try to do it a bit faster. So let's just take that part. So that's it. Okay. That's it, right? So let's do it hands apart. I'm trying to find the best fingering. Hey, I'm not concerned about making mistakes, right? Because what I want you to see is the progress, the consistent improvement. That's what I'm interested to see. All right. So when I look back at these videos a month from now, 2 months from now, I shouldn't be at the same place I was 3 months ago. See what I mean? And if you are following along with me and you're actually taking the same approach, right? You should also be seeing and hearing an improvement. All right? Seeing an improvement in how you approach the songs, in how you approach difficult things, even if it's not the piano, anything at all. Learning a new skill, whatever it is, isolate the hard parts, break it down. In computer science we call it abstraction, right? Take the complex things, break them down. Just like we're doing here. Break it down, repeat it. So okay. So this one I want to, that's what I want to do. So break it up with my left. Cool. Okay. One more time. Yep. Clean it up. Okay. Hands apart. Okay, see what I need. So this is the B. Sometimes I'm keeping my finger here, but I need to go here to get the chord tonality that I'm looking for. So it's from G sharp to B. All right. You know, as a producer, you're going to be hearing like a full out arrangement in your head, but that's not what this is about. Yo, this actually goes hard, yo. So we have and then okay. That's wrong, so let's do it again. B, there we go. There's a tendency now for me to just move on from this, but there's a saying that says you should practice until you can't play it incorrectly anymore. Not until you get it right, but until you can't play it incorrectly. All right, so go again. So that was practicing for me, okay? So tonight we actually looked at the drop twos, all right? And we applied it to I'm just trying to fit in with the click instead of cutting it off. So check this out. Cool to run. All right. So when you're on the 4, you can, when you're waiting to go to the 3rd, you can do like a walk up in your right hand. All right. So you go like that. So or like that. And then you go to your 3. Cool. But we look more at that in another session. Alright? But remember, the goal is not to be the best in a day. But you can improve a lot. The goal is to improve just a little every time you play. Alright, but in order to do that, you have to be intentional. So how did I improve? I have to reflect. How did I improve when I sat here? Did I get better at playing the drop 2s in F sharp? Right? Did I solidify this? That is that and not that, right? I mean, you can do that too. There's nothing wrong with it, but this is what I'm going for. Alright? So and then you can do cool, however you choose to do that. But with that being said, have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, take care. Peace.